All right, today I'm going to show you how to operate a ceiling fan, how to turn it on, turn it off, turn on the light, turn it off, turn the fan on, turn the different speeds. All of that I'm going to go over with you today. But before we get started, if you find my video helpful, could you give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel? I'll appreciate it tremendously. All right, so this is the classic ceiling fan right here. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to make sure the switch is completely on. So I'm going to go over here to the switch, and you see this? This is the switch right here. This switch is for my ceiling fan. Your switch may be in a different spot, but this is the switch to turn on the ceiling fan. So I'm going to, first of all, make sure it is in the on position. Then I'm going to go back over here to the ceiling fan. Now, the fan was currently on, all right, when the switch was turned off. So I believe it is on a low setting right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to turn the low setting to probably high or medium, or maybe eventually to off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But first, I'm going to show you that there are two strings hanging from the fan. One is the light and one controls the fan. Now, generally, this is rule of thumb, not on all cases, but most cases, the switch or the string for the light is the one that's connected closest to the light, or the that has the string that's at the lowest point on the ceiling fan. As you can see, this one right here is at the lowest point. It's actually connected to the light right here. And for the ceiling fan, it is actually a little bit higher. Do you see that? So the one that's higher generally controls the ceiling fan, whereas the lower one, or the one connected to the light, controls the light. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and control the ceiling fan. You can probably hear it buzzing a little bit as it goes. Listen, that means it's on. So I'm going to take the string for the one that's higher. I'm going to pull it. All right. And it should turn off, but I think something's wrong with this right here. There we go. I just pulled it and it turned to a lower setting. And if I pull it again, it will turn off, okay? All right, there it goes. It turns off right there. Now I'm going to turn on the light. All right, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pull the lower string. Look at that. The light turns on. All right, and if I want to turn it off, I'm going to go ahead and pull it again and turn it off. All right, so I'm going to show you another trick, okay? I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Say, for instance, you want it on. Turn the light on. I'm going to turn the fan on to a medium speed. All right. Pull it again. There it goes. Should be on. Now, if I want to turn both of them off, just like this with the switch, I'm just going to go back over here. And I am going to turn off the switch. And both are now off. Now, let me know one more thing. If you want the fan to blow, say for instance the fan is blowing downwards and you want to blow upwards, you can change the fan direction. Or if the fan is blowing upwards and you want it to blow downwards, you can change that as well. All right, so what I'm going to do is, as you can see, the ceiling fan is currently on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up and I'm going to look towards right here. Now be careful because the fan is speeding, and I recommend that you do this with the fan turned off. As a matter of fact, I am going to turn it off. All right, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to turn the fan off, and then I am going to come back up here, and I am going to see this switch over here. Wait for the fan to stop. I recommend you wait for the fan to stop. All right, you see right here on the fan, near in between the light or the bottom of the fan and the fan itself, there should be a switch right here. Now, this switch right here is how you can change the fan direction. Now, with this, in order for the fan to blow downwards, I'm going to take the switch and I'm going to press it down. Okay, it was already going down, so now I'm going to change it to where it goes up. Now to do that, I'm going to just come up to the same switch, press it upwards like this, and the fan should spin the other way. See how it's spinning this way right here? That is for it spinning down, so it can go down. Now watch what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go towards the light and turn the switch on. I'm going to turn the fan switch on. Now watch, it's going to spin this way instead of that way. Now watch this. I'm going to come over here turn the switch on. Now look at this. Now the fan is spinning the opposite direction. All right, do you see that? That's how you turn the fan to spin in the opposite direction. Now I wanted to spin downwards. I'm going to go ahead and turn the fan off right here. Going to come over here, wait for the fan to stop so I don't injure myself. Remember, wait for the fan to stop. I'm going to switch it downwards, and then I'm going to come over, turn the switch, and look, it's going to spin in the opposite direction. All right. Now that's how you change the fan blowing direction. Let me know if you have any questions.